Hello, so this is Breathing Statue, and I'm gonna show you how I made the Overtone Filter FX to my song Faultline, which is already available in SoundCloud, but the whole album with the song Faultline will be available in streaming platforms in 6th of March 2026. So here we have the project, and I'm just gonna remove the mixing FX from it. So I used the FX on the saw piano. It's called saw piano because I basically used a piano sound. This is the overtone filter, and I put some, like, you can hear it without all the effects. It sounds like this. Let's see, where is the FX used at? Overtone filter, dry, wet. So I've used it in a couple of places, and let's play the section where it's been used the first time. So what happens there? First we have the radio sound here. When it cuts off, it tears out the sound. So that's what the overtone filter can really do. So I have the scale at C. You can change the scale here. Basically, I would use the overtones in that scale that I'm using. And this is especially good for piano sound because it's really, the overtones are from piano overtone scale. So I have the aura at 6, which is like the halfway through. It's the amount of emphasis on the filter, on the overtone filter. So it's called aurora. I named it like that. So then there's low cut and high cut, but basically they are just cutting the filter sound of the wet signal. So and then I have the dry wet knob and the filter's volume knob. So the dry wet and volume are completely different sets. So let me show you, if I put this aurora to, let's say, 3. And now let's listen to that part. So it was milder. So let's put it back to 6. Oops. So now you could hear it more clearly again. Let's put it to 9. Crushing the overtones, and let's put it to 12. So that was really obvious, but we wanted to keep it halfway through, so it will still maintain a little bit of the original frequencies. So when it comes up to this radio sound, trying changing the. And then let's hear it. So it's basically everywhere in the soul signal. So let's hear this part without the aura filter. Now it's on. It's getting like this kind of, you know, some lead guitars where they have this kind of crunchy lead distortion sound. So it's basically doing the same thing to the piano. So it's like when you emphasize some frequencies, they usually go a little bit distorted because they are being emphasized so much. So that's why you have to be careful not to use the filter not too much. So let's hear the ending part where I'm going to the 100% mix of the aura of the overtones. Here I'm using some modulation. So it's really the ending. Oops, I forgot to put the FX on. So it basically sounds like a normal filter in that point because you don't know what the filter is actually, because only at this point it's been tried out completely. So that's it, and I hope you will listen to the whole album when it comes out, and you can already listen to it at SoundCloud. You go to soundcloud.com/breathing-statue and you find all my music there. And also there's some music in Bandcamp, which I'm gonna remix and remaster soon. But anyway, that's about it, and I'm just gonna heads up that I'm gonna make possibly a second version of the Overtone filter, and it's free to download in my website. You just need a license key, which you can acquire from me when you send a acquiring message. Like when you want to claim it, you just send me a message that you personalize and ask for the promise to keep it on yourself and ask for the permission to use it. So I will give you the license, because I'm gonna prevent the scrapers from using it and downloading it for free. I just give it to people who need it. And I'm gonna make a second version probably where I add some other kind of overtone scales. This is the piano overtone scale, but I think I'm gonna use some other overtone scales as well. I know that like some wind instruments have different overtone scales and so on. So thank you for watching, and have a pleasant week, have a pleasant day. Bye.